Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4 with me, Lovespuds, spreading the glorious British communism across the world. Last time out, we took over Australia and defeated the rest of the partners as well. The US fell pretty freaking easily under a carpet of nukes, and this time we're going to go after the Mexicans. And justify some war goal on there. Well, I'll take that because reasons. So we're going to take that. We're going to justify also on these guys over here. But I need to get the army back over. Over there. Right, that's fine. So Claude and Monty, they're over here. Let's set up a front line here. Montgomery can set up a front line here. That's fine. So we'll take these two out. So we need to justify on both of them. How many days is it? That's quite a lot of days, actually. So let's get it started now. 355 days? You're having a giggle, mate. We might as well just justify on everyone. Oh no, it takes longer each time, doesn't it? Oh no. 765 days. How does that work? Or is that because I've got multiple justifications? Don't know, we'll see. We shall see. How long is that going to take? 16th of April. Right, that's fine. That's fine. Where are the paratroopers? They're down here. So we need to move some transports down. Where are they? There's 500 over here. Move those over here. Where's the other transports? They are here. On Vancouver Island. Right, that's fine. We'll upgrade some of these aircraft parking areas, these air bases, the maximum level. Won't worry about that one just yet, though. I'll move some aircraft over as well. 2,000 airplanes, that's good. Right, so 1,000 from here. 1,000 from here. So that's full up now. These two guys... 2,000. They should be able to reach, I would think. You move down there. There's not going to be a lot of room at the moment, but we'll fit in eventually. Let's move them there. That's mainly it. Everyone seems to be moving out of there. Plenty of planes, I think. How big is Mexico's Air Force? Oof. Righto. That's fine. Let's make sure the paratroopers are coming down. Yep, Union of Britain took 86 states. And we're going to unite the world. Oh yeah, I forgot there was an army on here. Like a Swedish army. That's where they ended their lives. And they'll be repatriated in the afterlife. They can go to Valhalla if they want. Wow, that was quick. Right. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I forgot to... Oh, they're being worked on anyway, so it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Try and increase the infrastructure. Should have done this beforehand, but never mind. Did completely forget about them. Ah, be fine. It'll be fine. How long have we got on justification? So 15th of June. Just happens to be my birthday, so if I look out for that date up here. Try and get it as close as possible without going over it and having to justify again, because that would be annoying. 3 civilian factories. Yep, let's get some more. Let's get some radar down here. Why the hell not? And some anti-aircrafts. Right, infrastructure. Yeah, let's just update the infrastructure as well. We know America's a bit of a backwater down there, but just joking. Right. That's fine. That's awesome. 135 nukes. Exactly what we need. Let's get them to converge and black out the sky. Everyone should be heading down there, and these 2 transports will be waiting in the wings. So let's increase the amount of transports then. 1,000, 2,000 transports for all of our paratroopers. 7,000 against their, well, maximum of 5,000 if that's true. That's absolutely fine. They can see their end is nigh, I'm sure. And what have we got here? Oh, is it a submarine, isn't it? I think it was a submarine. Yes, it was. So now, how big is our navy now? How big is our navy? 668. Not too shabby. Right, it's May now. We've only got about a month and a week. More free factories. Good lord. Don't really need to build anything. But never mind. Let's get some air. Oh, let's get some air bases down here, because we need to sort this out at some point. And some anti-aircraft. And I think that's it. The infrastructure's perfect. What about the naval bases? They are also to capacity. Land forts. Oh, tell you what, land forts might be a good idea. Let's build a crap ton in New Zealand. Make it a fortress. It might help with the annexation as well. I mean, that's assuming that's what it is. And we'll get some coastal forts as well in a moment. That's definitely overkill. But never mind. Right, so these 2 armies should be moving up to here to get posted. You are on the Mexican border. I was going to say Scottish then. That's not quite right, is it? 50 divisions here. Might be worth sorting them out when they've got a moment. Your paratroopers. That army's down here as well. Where the hell is Claude? Montgomery, I mean. Oh, was there a second army? Oh my god. There was a third army down here that I completely freaking forgot about. Well, how about you surround the Huey Republic and then just like do that. That'll do, right? That should be fine. That should be lovely jubbly. Right, now we've got these paratroopers here. Just bear me a second while I set up a power drop order. And I'll see you in a moment. Right, there we go. I'm back. And these are the orders I've gone for. So, we've got quite a lot of divisions landing behind the lines here. That could be a bit of a fight, but I don't know how many divisions are there. But we've got a weight of 47 divisions dropping across that entire line. Hopefully we can cut these guys off as well, but they should be fine with the naval base. Not that it'll be much of a problem, because we've got a lot of troops about to just stomp them anyway. And then down here, we got a really handy airbase right here. So we could have actually gone as far as that in terms of power drops, but I'm just going to not get them too far cut off. I've made sure I'm going to drop on this naval base down here, so hopefully we can get some supplies that will cross the entire line. And while that's going on, we'll drop a couple of nukes as well on Mexico City, if I ideally need to be at war. Yeah, we've got a strategic bomber in range. We should have air superiority soon. So I think that is as good as it's going to get for now. Let's kick off the war. So we'll start off with a static defense. We'll drop a nuke. Then we'll drop the power troopers, should I say, and then we'll order a general advance. So let's see how we go. So, declare war. Conquer. Done. War declared. Planes should be in the air. Yep, air superiority. Drop a bomb on Mexico City. While we're at it... Boom. While we're at it, we'll increase our resource gain. Why not? We'll also drop a bomb here on this town. This town. This town. We'll leave the naval bases intact because we will want to use them for supplies. Drop those. And while those bombs are going off, let's see what sort of national unity they have anyway. So, they have 90% national unity, don't they? Yes, there we go. Well, they got a few buffs, haven't they? That is a lot of buffs. But never mind. Send volunteers. We don't need volunteers. Yeah, we got this covered, I think. Let's see how quickly we can get this war over with. So it's 11th of May. I think war was declared on the 10th of May, possibly. I don't know. Or maybe a few days before that. Doesn't matter. But let's get these guys going. Let's get these guys going. And then we'll get ready to set an advance in a moment. So they should drop in a minute. We didn't get the ports. There was a few more people there. A few more people there than I was hoping for. That's fine. Maybe we can move in with the paratroopers here. We might as well tell these guys to advance now. Dropping units parachuted. So the idea basically was to cut their line of supply from their capital, but they should probably be able to get supplies through somewhere, and maybe only just up to these two ports here. But maybe, what if we drag the Navy over? Good lord, where are we with the Navy? Mediterranean fleet. Oh, they're all split up down there, aren't they? So let's, well, it's not as if they're going to have a massive Navy, is it? So let's just move these guys over here. Search and destroy. What's the one... Roll. I should be fine. They don't really have a Navy, do they? Can we do that? Yes, we can. Right. It's fine. Let's grab the other Navy as well. Bring them over. Covered that side of things. I don't think there's anything he's doing on that side, mind, but we'll see. So we lost quite a few divisions there, trying to power drop into that little area down here. But we should be fine to take that in a moment. There we go. Sadabak, yeah, that's gonna help you. Yemen have joined in. Ay ay ay. All they can really do is take over that bit and naval invade Africa, but what are they gonna do with how many divisions? 62. Yeah, right, okay. There's not that many people who live there, surely. I can just zoom in on that. 3.6 million. Yeah. I don't think we should worry about them. We'll get an army over there once we've dealt with Mexico. Right. now aggressively move forward. Is the idea. The front line just completely collapsed there. And how many people have been killed? So 29 divisions at most. Let's have a look at the casualties. 633,000. Now, unfortunately, these 241,000 were probably paratroopers. If I'm honest, because that was a few divisions there. And a few may have been lost on the front line. So, basically they collapsed faster than I can advance. So, let's just set up the front line again. Just delete these other orders as well. Ready to move. Yeah, we lost a crap ton of divisions, I think. Never mind. I haven't quite got... Well, power troopers ideally will drop down on cities and just capture them. But the AI are a little bit better these days at garrisoning their towns and cities. And bits behind the front line. So let's just assign them to these front lines here. Give them something to do. Where's my aircraft? They're covering the whole of Mexico anyway, so that's fine. It won't be long before we just march into Mexico City. Oh, crap. Front line. Not front line, offensive line. That'll do. Carry out the order. It shouldn't take too long now as we march forth to Mexico City. Autonomy of a subject. That's going to be New Zealand. Yep. So those forts and things helping massively to drive down the autonomy of the subject. There we go. We'll go straight into Mexico City. So many divisions getting overrun faster than they can retreat. Our mobile divisions. We've got some pretty quick divisions, you know. There we go. So that's sorted out. About time too. Just over a month. Just over a month. Just bear in mind the US only lasted about 2 or 3 months before they capitulated. So could have been worse, but their front line did completely collapse there. So Yemen. I've got that. They're not going to let me in, so I might have to just declare war on them. That's going to take a while, isn't it? Yeah. We might have to do a naval invasion. So, what do I do with that army? That army's up there. Waiting to take them over. May have to take off one of these guys. I'm not justifying on them yet, so this will be the army to do the job. So, delete that frontline order. And head towards head towards one of these ports here. Ideally, I just want you to move overland and then come round to this port over here. Level 6, level 2, right? Then come down there. Right, I don't want you to travel by sea because that's unnecessary and dangerous. Yemen might have a dinghy somewhere that can sink one of our convoys. Jungle specialists are on the go. We can now delete some of these orders as well. Get rid of those. Let's divert some planes over to Yemen. 400. Yeah, there's not much of a... Not much in the way of air bases over here, but I probably only need 1,000 fighters to be stationed up here in Cairo, so they've got the coverage. Let's get some bombers in as well. Completely ruin their cities. That's not a bomber, that's a transport. Fighter. Bomber. There we go. Bomb these guys. How big is their air force, by the way? Oh, they don't have one. Right, that makes sense, because they don't have an airfield. Perfect. That should be fine. This army is way too big to be trudging through here. But we're just going to build up the infrastructure. Because of reasons. Makes everything easier with supply lines. Lower the autonomy of New Zealand again. That was quick. Probably because there's a crap ton of building going on there. And it won't be long before they're annexed. Which will be a good result. Then I can cancel those construction queues and then start work on the British Raj. And who else have we got in our subjects? So, British Raj, New Zealand, South Africa we can't actually build on, I don't think. Because they're too independent. British Malaya we can sort out as well. So we'd be able to get rid of those three, and South Africa we might have to just do a hostile takeover. But never mind. Right. Let's... what are we doing? Right, that's fine. That's just where I'm going to have to leave it for today. It's been about 20 minutes, and I'm trying to keep the 20-minute limit on my videos. As I'll just set a new research priority there. That's fine, we're making progress, and it's 1952. Not too shabby. Right, thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you next time for another episode of Hearts of Iron 4. I'll see you then.